Down on the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle. After trying to rebound after the negativity of Friday's USDA crop production and supply and demand report, corn and wheat futures were up early, only to finish in the red. Corn down 3 to 4 and wheat down 13 by the bushel for the day. In his weekly newsletter on Friday, David Hightower commented spec and fun net longs in a composite of commodity markets is very low, signaling overly negative sentiment in the face of brightening economic skies. Many markets were beaten up severely last year, and this could create the potential for a bottom. He went on to say, as it relates to corn, we see the market making one final push lower before setting the stage for recovery from a months-long downtrend. Local cash trading remains quiet. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and Archer Daniels Midland open for Milo trucks this week 7 a.m. to 6:45. Anderson's is open this week 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., while Timco Houston closed today, open the balance of the week 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For help marketing your grains, trust John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company Corpus, 361-852-5207. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. Sean, how did our sheep and goat sale go?
Oh, it went good, Larry. We didn't end up with very many, but we were open for customers that needed to sell. Market was, it was good. It was probably 10, 15 higher. We didn't have a lot of numbers, and everybody that showed up needed a few. So, some of the Angora nannies and some of those classes and stuff, we didn't have a real test on because we didn't have any of them. But the better Dorper lambs, there were some 65-pound Dorper lambs, about 70 of them, and I think they end up bringing right at 370, deal, and bringing right at 370 also. So good stock sold good, and we got through a bad week with weather.
How about the cattle thing?
Oh, we've got probably about 125 or so in the yards, something like that. I'm hoping tomorrow we'll catch a few more, so hope we'll end up with 200-300, and we'll give you a report on the cattle sale tomorrow.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Sean.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a quick gander at the meat moves. Looks like the National Pork Carcass Cutout Value 17-weeker on Tuesday afternoon at 86.89. USDA reports the week's pork production 493 million pounds. As we look toward the beef side of the protein equation, neighbor, we'll look in the direction of wholesale box prices stronger in the morning. Select up 692. Weekly beef production 465.2 million pounds. That's 2% below last week's volume. As we look toward cash trading, light during midweek. Some 6,500 sales added on Friday, 172 to 173. This weekly Oklahoma City auction closed due to storms. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. We're on the line with Brian Linsman, cousin Brian Linsman. Understand you're a good skier.
That we are. I don't know how good we are, but we can dang sure play the role.
Now, I told you.
All you got to do is just don't act like a Texan and you fit right in.
Yeah, I told you that we had gotten down to like about 5 below. What's the temperature up there right now?
Well, right now it's right at 0 degrees, but last night and this morning it was negative 15 to 17. So, and that was no wind chill. So, like I said, all you had to do was breathe, and you had icicles in your mustache.
Yeah, when I used to ski, I wore a beard, and so I would come back with that beard just frozen white. I enjoyed it a lot. What are you anticipating when you come back this next week, sheep and goats and cattle-wise?
We always talk about these weather markets, and, this is a typical weather market. The people buying the cattle, processing them and turning them out, they don't want to deal with them in weather like this. So, it's hard on the customers because they want to get rid of them. But at the end of the day, if we can make that customer an extra $150 by being closed this week and be back ginning next week, I think we did our job right. But, it's getting into stock show season, here we go with that too. So, it's going to be a catch-up week next week. But like I said, then when we get into stock shows, everybody's busy going, and that's usually when that market gets hot. So, I think it's going to be a good January, February, beginning of March. So, like I said, everybody just kind of needs to pay attention and play your cards right.
Well, y'all be careful. Don't break a leg or anything, and come back and see us.
All my wife has broke is a thumb so far.
Dang. Well,
yeah.
Tell everybody.
We're doing all right.
Good. That'll keep her from breaking your nose when you laugh at her.
She quit punching me in the ribs last night after she did that.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you call me on my cell phone, 830-305-0652.
I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you next week.
All right. Take care, Cousin Larry.
Bye-bye. We're on the line with Wade Floyd from D&D Texas Outfitters Seguin. Wade, everybody thinks about deer in the fall, but we really need to take care of the protein situation all year round. What do you got to offer us this week?
Yeah, Larry, we do Antler Max proteins and your Antler Advantage made by Purina. They're some of the best that if you feed them year-round, you really do see the result. We also carry a Double Down protein that's been becoming very more popular.
And we want you to get it at D&D in Seguin. Wade Floyd, tell everybody how to contact you.
Larry, they can call me here at the store at 830-379-7340, extension 180.
Neighbor, now it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you?
Doing good, Larry. Well, me and Anna were up busy all day yesterday getting all these leaks fixed for this cold snap we had. It wasn't too bad. We got caught up with everything, but I do want to remind your listeners that the bull season is upon us. Don't wait too long. We've got plenty of good bulls available of all the popular breeds for lease or sale: Angus, Brangus, Hereford, Charolais, and Brahman. Give us plenty of notice. We don't have the bulls, we can find them, but give us some notice now. They're very expensive and hard to find, and we want to get the very best bulls we can for your operation. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCattle.com.
We're the bull people, Larry.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel, with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We are on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock. Going to have a sale during the cold winter outbreak. Kelly, what's it looking like?
Oh, we got about 800 on the yard right now, Larry. We got that one big sellout deal that's here, right at 400 head of cows from one guy. Be about 130 calves on those cows. A lot of good young cows, some Brangus, some Brayford, some crossbreds. Be one for everybody. Got a lot of bred cows on them. Just a handful of open cows on them. Anyway, gonna sell all those, and then got another couple of sets of cows that came in. Gonna preg those in the morning, and so looking like gonna be a pretty good run. We got right at 500 total grown cattle on the yard right now out of 800 head. So anyway, expecting a pretty good run tomorrow. I don't know that we'll catch all that many cattle in the morning, as cold as it's gonna be. So somewhere 850, 900 probably get it.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Kelly Thigpen.
Call us there at the office, 830-334-3653. Mobile number is 334-1047. Look us up on the website. That's PearsallLivestock.com.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
All right.
McCoys.com. McCoy's Building Supply. Still family-owned, strong, growing, and relevant for our ag community. With their own cattle ranches in West Texas, they understand the rural ag economy. Farm and ranch equipment, from working chutes and sorting pins to cattle panels and gates, T-post fencing and barbed wire. Shop online and find the store near you at McCoys.com. We're on the line with Benny Cox from Producers in Cargyle, San Angelo. Benny, how did our sheep and goat sale go?
I probably shouldn't even quote the dead burn market. It's been so crazy with these few numbers. We're closed for 2 weeks, and we had 44.85, and then today we had 17.71. Slaughter lambs were 15 to 25 higher. The slaughter ewes were 10 to 20 higher. Kids were 15 to 30 higher. Slaughter nannies and these billies were a good deal higher. That's because of these lack of numbers. We show up with 6,000 or 7,000 here in 2 or 3 weeks, and it doesn't have to hold true. The light end of these slaughtered lambs, the hair sheep type, from 236 to 350. The heavier weights over 80 pounds, 220 to 311. Slaughter ewes from 80 to 138, but mostly 90 to 130 on them. Kid goats, 250 all the way up to 410. Now that's killing goats 410. We did have some feeder type, that probably sold up in that 445 range, but the bulk of your killing kids, 326 to 370.
And 1,700 and what?
Yeah, 1,777 head.
I guess we're gonna be short numbers probably Thursday for the cattle sale also.
I guess so. It didn't actually warm up as much today as they thought it would. They claim it'll be 50 tomorrow and 70, 65 to 70 on Thursday. Move these things and whatnot. The numbers have been limited. Of course, this feeder market on these light cattle especially has been crazy good. But I'm guessing a lot of people are still kind of tending to what they need to tend to and
right.
getting it rehydrated and all that stuff. I think we'll be shy of numbers.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Benny.
Yeah, call me at 325-234-4277. Office same area code 653-3371, or they can always look at the web, which is producersandcargolf.com.
I was looking on Facebook the other day and noticed it was a friend of mine's birthday. He is quite the craftsman. He loves to work with wood. He can build almost anything, and I needed a gift idea for him. So I thought about MG Building Materials, the perfect place to get gift cards. That's right. What better way than an MG gift card to get someone just the right thing if they like to construct stuff? Available in any denomination from $10 to $100, MG gift cards have no expiration date, nor do they incur a service fee. MG's cards can be redeemed at any of their 5 locations: San Antonio, Kerrville, Pleasanton, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. So whether you need a power tool to build something, or some wood to build something, or some fencing, gosh, that'd be a great gift. MG Building Materials, mgbuildingmaterials.com.
We're on the line with Doug Bass. Doug, I told you the closures were making reports few and far between, but you said y'all are going to have a sale in Columbus.
Yes, sir. We're going to have one. It probably won't be a very big one, Mr. Larry, but there's some people want to sell some cattle, so we dang sure going to have one. And I don't know. It's hard to say how many we have. I would say anywhere from 200 to 400, something like that. It's going to thaw out tomorrow and be a pretty day. So
right. Yeah, I can imagine. What was your signiest consignment that you tagged in?
Man, right now we've got some little black calves, about 20 good black steers come in, and heifers. We've got another little drag of about that many from another man tomorrow, but it's just kind of odds and ends, little gooseneck.
Right.
So, but while we're on the phone, I will remind everybody, February 7th, y'all come see us. We will have that bull and cow sale. So right. February 7th, 10 a.m. At Columbus.
We'll have them there. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Doug Bass.
Yes, sir. Call me on my cell, 979-877-4454. Office is 979-732-2622.
We appreciate it, Doug. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Larry. Y'all stay warm.
You bet. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, neighbor. Larry Marble with you. We're here with Tracy Phillips, the Texas landlady of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. They specialize in Texas farms and ranches and custom homes on acreage. Tracy, tell us about your newest ranch listing in Kimball County.
Sure thing, Larry. Bowood Spring Ranch is a stunning 1,430-acre ranch that offers rolling topography, outstanding wildlife, live water, lodge facilities, and much, much more.
Ranches like this don't come around very often, do they?
No, you're absolutely right. This is a very special property that has everything ready to go. Equipped with plenty of living space, this ranch also has breeding pens, a barn, cleaning area with a processing room, walk-in cooler, and just so many more amenities.
Discuss with us the wildlife a little bit more in depth.
Well, this property has been used as a whitetail breeding facility for the past 5 years, and the whitetail deer on this property have been released and are a testament to that breeding program, as the ranch has harvested deer from the 140s up to the 270s.
What else should folks know about this property?
This is a versatile in-use property with a lot designed for business opportunities, is already being utilized for rental, and we have several other smaller acreage options available with it as well.
Well, Tracy, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Well, they can always call me direct, 512-393-9996, and I always call back, or you can visit us at homesteadandranch.com.
Tracy, thanks for being on Down the Farm.
I loved it. Thanks, Larry.
Neighbor, here's a shorter look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle. Milo through Corpus in January, $9.97. Houston, $10.06. Yellow corn to Corpus in January, $4.98.5. Progresso, $5.58.5. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in January, $6.31.25. And Placido beans, $11.37. Texas cotton, $78.20 against 7,895 bales. Looks to me like that's it for me, Larry Marble, and Down on the Farm Radio. Check us out on the web, downonthefarmradio.com.